Hey, everybody. Thank you for your patience with my tardiness today. I am cross-posting the link right now to the Patreon. So thank you for your grace while I get that situated. Okay, I think everything's coming in now. It is raining where I am. Bergamot oil. It's my favorite oil fragrance. Chaos in here. Favorite oil fragrance. And I keep it with me in my purse, in my bag, so that when I go into a space, regardless of who's there or whether I've been there before, or maybe it's really noisy, or maybe it's just really stimulating in some way or another, something familiar that goes through my limbic system becomes grounding, becomes orienting. I didn't put welcome into the chat yet. Thank you for reminding me. Welcome. If you are here, always feel free to say hello, ask questions if you have them. It has been raining where I am. And it's a little bit chilly in this room today compared to usual. I have a new toy that I found this week. My daughter found it when we were out together. How about that? It's called a Fidgy Flex, apparently. And we got several of them so that I could have some here in the office and we could still have one at home. That was a good find. So updates and announcements is the name of this office hour today. So I have some housekeeping things that I want to share, and probably keep it a little bit shorter today. But today is August 13th, and I believe this is my 13th office hour. So how about that? And I was looking at the calendar, and I think, if I have done the math correctly, that it was 13 months ago that we had our first somatic journeying group. And so it feels like there's just a lot of that sort of thing coming together. And the next somatic journeying group is happening this Sunday. And one of the things that I need to announce is that that's going to be the last somatic journeying group for a little while, for at least a month or two. I have some other things that need me right now. And the somatic journeying curriculum that I committed to 13 months ago is formed. It's not done, but it's formed. And I think right now is the time for it to chrysalis and develop for a little while. And so I'm going to take some time to hold that process, and I'm not going to be in public as much for the next couple of months, let's say. And it felt important to explain that for any of you who are sort of like looking for me in the next little bit, that we're working on some things. And I say we because if you're interested in the work, then we're working together, and we're all involved and we're all invested. And so I see you and I appreciate you. Thank you for the work that you're doing in your place. I will still be here in my office seeing clients individually, and I will still be, I think, doing this in some format. If you are seeing this, know that it's cross-posted to my Patreon whenever I do a live or anything else. And the materials that I develop are also available on Patreon, and that's to free members as well as paid members. And so I want to be investing more time and energy into the content that I'm able to offer you, because I want this to be a useful vehicle for us to connect. And I'm not really able to make all of the decisions by myself as far as what's going to be most useful, and how this is going to continue to evolve. But I know that it will, and I feel excited about that. And 13 is a number that helps us remember to be excited when things end, when things change, when there's some sort of transformation that is happening or needs to, that we can find excitement around that, that we can find hope around that, and optimism and energy for the next cycle, whatever that ends up holding. So I find it very auspicious that I have all of these 13s right as the things that we've been talking about are sort of coming together in a way that feels to me like the end of a cycle. And yeah, I just wanted to sort of say that to you. What questions do you have? What questions does any of you have about any of the content that you have received from me? Your questions are valuable, and they help me kind of keep things churning. So I appreciate that. Who's in here? Somebody's in here. Thank you for being here. Hmm. Okay. Let me think. We have a somatic journeying this week. We have a colloquium this week. And same for the colloquium. There will just be a withdrawing um, from the public space so that I can redirect some energy into some things that are needing me right now. Um, I really don't think that there's more to say about it right now. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave it short then. Thank you so much to uh, anyone who is receiving this, anyone who has received me in whatever other formats you've encountered me. I'm a dabbler, and that's fun for me. So thank you for being part of it. Thank you for all your support. Maybe find the Patreon if that feels exciting to you. And I'll see you next time.